Hello, great people. Drama ensued at the premises of the Lagos State House of Assembly as the removed Speaker Mudashiru Obasa made a triumphant return to the premises of the Assembly. He not only made a triumphant entry, he also held sitting with 4 members of the Lagos State House of Assembly. In a moment, I'll leave you to watch a video of Obasa's triumphant entry where he was guided by the police and DSS, and he made a bold move into the Lagos State House of Assembly. Who is backing Obasa? What is the political dimension, the political alignment and realignment as it is happening in Lagos State? When we come back from watching the video of Obasa's entry, I'll be telling you what I know, and I'll also be telling you what I don't know. We'll be looking at what this means for the political dynasty of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We'll be dissecting the issues and a whole lot more on this episode of Politics with Dr. Mojisola Lasbat. First, let us go and watch the video of Obasa, then we'll come back for some great discussion. Let's watch it.
Have you been reinstated? Are you back now?
I've told you repeatedly, I've never been removed. There's nothing like impeachment. So I don't know what you are saying. I've said this openly.
Sir.
That everybody, remove, what is it called? Impeachment or whatever, or removing is all democratic and constitutional. But in doing that, to achieve that, you must follow the due process. Nobody is against. I'm not against being removed. If I do that, then I'm not democratic. But all we are saying, let us go through the normal process and achieve that. So if we do, fine. That's just, I'm not against anybody. I don't have anything against anybody.
Are you not disturbed that currently members of the party they are now being pitched against one another over this crisis?
No. Our party is one. We are all brothers and sisters. It's a family party. Everybody is entitled to his or her. Thank you.
So what's next?
Obasa is the speaker.
There you have it. You just watched the video of the triumphant entry of the removed Lagos State House of Assembly Speaker Mudashiru Obasa. Mudashiru Obasa says he is now the Speaker, and he proceeded to sit with 4 members in the chambers of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Who is backing Mudashiru Obasa? But before I go into that, things are happening so very fast in Lagos, because if you sleep, by the time you wake up, things may have changed. You will recall that the latest news hours ago, before Obasa made that triumphant entry, was that the leader of the APC in Lagos State and at the federal level, including the pioneer chairman of APC, met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and in that meeting they agreed that Obasa's removal as speaker is sealed, and also the current speaker Mojisola Meranda should resign from her position to pave way from one of the lawmakers from Lagos West, because the governor is from Lagos Central, the deputy governor is from Lagos East, so that there can be a balance in the equation of power. But all of a sudden, Obasa emerged from nowhere, and it was backed by the police and the DSS, and that's why I said things are happening so very fast that if you are not allowed, you may miss out in the game. But one thing is sure, for Obasa to have stormed the Lagos State House of Assembly shows that he must be relying on the influence of some powers. He must be relying on the backing of some strong people, whether at the top party level, whether at the top security level, or whether at the presidency itself. You see, one thing that comes to mind in all of this is that the security agencies seems to be backing impunity, in the sense that the speaker allegedly forcefully reopened the office of the speaker. Obasa allegedly forcibly reopened the office of the speaker. So what Obasa did was not with the consent of his colleagues, and that itself is a major issue. Obasa went to court, and the house is in recess now. Obasa stormed the House of Assembly while he was the one that went to court to seek redress in court. And at the same time, he was guided by police. The matter of Lagos State House of Assembly is a matter of public knowledge. Is it that the police officials did not know that Obasa has a case in court? Is it that they are not aware that the house is in recess? And that's why Lagos seems right now to be a theater of the absurd, a theater of impunity, because even the policemen, like I usually tell you that in Nigeria, there seems to be like no law in the true sense of it, because the word of men is law. So in this instance, the law is that Obasa has to wait till the House of Assembly resumes sitting, or it will prevail on the party leader to convince the speakership of the Lagos State House of Assembly or his colleagues to resume sitting. Now, Obasa is presiding with just 4 members, while the majority, over 30-something out of the 40, are saying that they reject Obasa's speakership. So you want to imagine on what ground, on what basis is the security agencies acting on to back the reinstatement of Obasa and to give him police and adequate security backing. One thing that is very important, apart from the role of the security agencies, is how will Obasa interact with his other lawmakers? Now that the other lawmakers have rejected his forceful self-reinstatement, how will Obasa now relate with them? Will Obasa be relating with a 4-member House of Assembly? Are we going to have the case of Rivers State, whereby four members will be legislating for the state, and with these 4 members be backed by the presidency of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or the lawmakers that are against Obasa will be whipped into line to support his candidacy as the speaker, to support his resumption, as the speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly? And what could be wrong as regards Miranda? Why couldn't Obasa wait? Now, this is what I have heard, which is that the little time that Miranda took over as the speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, that they that accuse Obasa of corruption, of mismanagement of resources, that when Miranda took over, Miranda has allegedly spent over 6 billion naira. That cars, luxury vehicles were bought for the members of the Lagos State House of Assembly, over 30 of them that are on the side of Miranda. So the debate is on within the APC fold that, okay, you guys are accusing Obasa of being imprudent with the state resources, but now that you guys removed Obasa, you guys already spent 6 billion naira out of the state money to purchase vehicle for yourselves. Is it that you guys are lacking vehicles? Is it that you guys don't have vehicles to work? What vehicles have you guys been using before? So what is the urgency in using 6 billion naira to allegedly purchase vehicle for yourself? You see, what I can tell you in all of this is that, you see, politics is too lucrative. Politics in Nigeria is too lucrative, and so long as that is the case, you will see people that they will find wanting to criticize themselves in order to remove another person that doesn't favor them, and by the time they too get there, definitely they will do the same thing that they are accusing those people of. When Nyesom Wike was being witch-hunted allegedly by the former governor of Rivers State, the incumbent at the time, Rotimi Amechi, Nyesom Wike was crying that, oh, Amechi should let go of Rivers State. He got the opportunity to govern Rivers State, but till today he has allegedly not let go of Rivers State. So you find it hard to believe the word of politician, but it's significant that Obasa that went to court is now disregarding the court, because if you go to court to seek redress in court and you are not patient enough to wait for the court to decide your case, and you now take laws into your hands, despite the fact that you are the one that approached the court, that itself is a disregard for the court, and it should be punishable. But then, the laws in Nigeria seems to be for the rich, because you cannot just waste the time of the court. When you know you have power to reinstate yourself, why did you approach the court? And that is why I said there are some strong powers that is backing the first reinstatement of Mudashiru Obasa. But will it now stand? That is what we look forward to. But who is backing Obasa? Could Obasa have been acting without strong support from the president, and not just the president, perhaps from the immediate circle of the president, maybe the president's son, the president's wife, or the president himself? Because an issue like this is beyond the aids of the president. If you are an aide of the president and you don't stand well, if you cause an embarrassment like this for the president in Lagos State, by the time the president will use his presidential powers to get back at you, you'll be very sorry for yourself. So the people that would have been backing Obasa will be the people that indeed have the heart and mind of the president or the president himself. But in all of this, the most painful part of it is that when two elephants are fighting, as they say, it is the grass that will suffer. As they continue to struggle for power among themselves, they should remember that the people of Lagos State are yearning for good governance, they are yearning for development, they are yearning for economic revival and prosperity, so that their life can begin to move forward as it ought to be under a democratic system. So the people should be considered in all of this. And the earlier Bola Ahmed Tinubu resolved this political crisis in Lagos State, the better for him, because if his political empire is going to crumble, it will start from somewhere. Something will be used as an excuse, or something will be remembered in history as the beginning of the downfall of the Tinubu empire. So if Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not careful, perhaps this may just be the beginning of his political empire. So he needs to wade in as early as possible to make sure that this crisis is resolved. And the best thing for him right now is to implement the decision as agreed by the leaders of the APC when they met with him, which is you, Obasa, that appear so desperate to be the speaker after being 10 years in that position. Get out of that position. Now, you, Meranda, okay, haven't spent 6 billion naira within a night twinkle buying vehicles allegedly. You two get out of that position. Then they find somebody that can have the trust of the Meranda caucus and the Obasa caucus, and let a new speaker, a new leadership of Lagos State House of Assembly emerge. And also, the presidency should not lord over the Lagos State lawmakers, else anybody that they impose on them will not have the legitimacy of the lawmakers, and that itself will lead to another round of crisis. Like I usually say, may the best emerge for the people of Lagos State. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politics with Dr. Mojisola Lasbat. Do want to subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past videos, and of course I have great interesting videos coming your way. Till I see you again, always remember that I love you all sincerely.